Welcome to this instruction video on Duosoft field, and in this video I'll be demonstrating to you how to export an Asbuilt report as a CSV file or as a .xx1 file. So the Asbuilt report will give you information about the design data and the data that you have collected after the structure that was being constructed has been completed, and you'll be able to compare the two and see if those differences are within tolerance. So I'm going to start up the Duosoft field app, confirm the name and select the job. So the current job right now is the job that has my Asbuilt leveling. So this is the job that I will be exporting those reports from. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select OK and select reports, imports, exports. Okay, so I can have a quick look on the reports, imports, exports page of the Asbuilt report. So let me select Asbuilt report here and select the report that I want to view. So that's that report there. So I'm going to select that report and it will show me the Asbuilt that I have done. So at chainage 100, offset 5 meters to the left, that's the design height and that's measured, and that's the difference. On the right hand side, the measure, the design difference, and so on up until the Asbuilt was completed. Okay, so let me go back and back again. Okay, so now I want to export the Asbuilt leveling report. So I'm going to select export, and I'll be showing you how to export the Asbuilt report in CSV format and also in xx1 format. Okay, so let's start with CSV. So I'm going to select Asbuilt report CSV, and I'll have to choose the report that I'm exporting, and the report that I'm exporting is today's level Asbuilt, and that after I've selected it, it displays there. So that's the report that I'll be, the Asbuilt run that I'll be exporting, and select the CSV file name that I'm going to be naming my report. So I'm going to call it Asbuilt R1. Okay. Let's call it Road 1 Asbuilt. Okay. So after I've put in the name, I just select OK, and the name of the report that I'm going to be exporting appears there at the bottom, and I can choose how the data will be exported, whether one reading over one row or one chainage on one row. So I just prefer a reading over a row. So I'm just going to select export, and my Asbuilt report in CSV format has been exported. Okay, so that's in short how you do the export of an Asbuilt report in CSV format. So I've also exported the report earlier, so you can see what the report looks like. So the report that I have just shown you now, this is the report that you get in CSV format. So it gives you, this is the collimation, this is that's your backside, the chainage, the height that you have measured, and the offsets, and it gives you the design level and the Asbuilt level, and it gives you the difference between the design and the Asbuilt level, and it also gives you the closure of your leveling run. So I started my Asbuilt run at change point 1, and I ended it at control point 1, and I closed it off at control point 2, and that is my closure there. So that's the Asbuilt report in CSV format. Okay, so the other way to export a Asbuilt report is as an xx1 file. So this is what I'll be showing you next. So I'll select that, select the Asbuilt report that will be exported, and that's today's Asbuilt run, and select the xx1 file and give it a name, and I'm going to call it Road 1 Asbuilt. I can give this the same name because it's a different file format, so it won't be a problem when I export it. So Road 1 Asbuilt, so I select OK, and that's the name, and I select export, and my report has been exported, and it's just that simple. So I've also opened up an earlier report that I've exported of an xx1 file, and I've opened it with Notepad, and this is what that report would look like if you open it on Notepad. So thank you very much for using Duosoft.